Hey, I'm Chase, and this is All Things Random, and we are back and better than ever. And today we're looking at a Cadisen watch. Now, anybody who's a fan of the channel knows that I have been on a sabbatical for the last month, and I'll tell you what, I'm feeling fantastic, great, re-energized, and I probably look just as good as I feel. If you guys know the backstory of that, leave it down in the comments below. Don't really care. I am not going to sugarcoat anything, especially on this channel or my other channel. Guys, check out my other channel, All Things Mind, Body, and Soul, down below. I am going to be releasing videos more on personal stuff and my life on that channel. If you guys are interested, go subscribe to that channel down below. So today we are looking at, next video is going to be the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. That is going to be the Casio World Time Color, and that thing is just going to be amazing. I've already done the drawing for that. I've already done the video for that. I'm going to release that either tomorrow or the next day. Guys, please, 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 please hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified when I drop the videos that I will be dropping basically every other day for the next month, so I can blast you guys with content. Now, today we are looking at the Cadisen. Now, this Cadisen watch is the 39mm black PVD coated case with bracelet, and it has the carbon fiber dial. Without any further ado, let's just flip the camera around, hop right into the video. Okay, and this is what we're looking at today, the Cadisen. Now, this was sent to me from AliExpress, and this is the 39mm in diameter. Specifically, this one is going to be the black one. Now, Cadisen is having a sale on AliExpress for, I think, the next week with good discounts, so link down in the description below. Not an affiliate link, just go directly to that one. That'll pull up the sale that I'm talking about. Now, I have opened this up a little bit and I have looked inside. However, I haven't really unwrapped it. I just wanted to go through and do an actual first impression unboxing. Now, inside you have the warranty cards, you have a user's manual, a polishing or cleaning cloth, and then the watch itself. Now, let's go ahead and just put all this off to the side. Now, this watch also did come with an additional black strap outside of the steel strap that's on it. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to quickly unwrap this, and then we'll look at the details on this watch. Okay, and here is the watch out of all of its packaging. Now, I did put on some gloves because I didn't want to smudge this thing all up and give you guys sort of a good first impression on the watch. Now, this watch has a high heat carbon fiber dial, which is actually pretty awesome. And it does have an automatic movement. Now, we're going to go over all the measurements in just a moment. Now, this is a full stainless steel case. It does have a PVD black coating on it with a screw down case back, and the window right there is see-through. Inside is a Miyota 8215 automatic movement. Really good movement, really solid workhorse. Now, this does have a multi-link bracelet. It does have solid in-links, and it is pretty large stock, so it should fit most wrists. Now, when I'm closer to the end of this video, I'll go ahead and I'll adjust the bracelet to do a wrist check at the end. It is just standard push pins, so you are going to need a tool to adjust that. Now, it does have a milled clasp, sort of like a butterfly style. These are good and bad. Normally, when it comes to the micro adjustments on this, it's sort of difficult with this type of bracelet to perfectly fit your wrist. However, they do also offer the leather strap that also comes with it. Now, this is also rated for 200 meters of water resistance, which to me is fantastic. It makes a great everyday watch. Now, it does have a dead flat sapphire crystal, so you're not going to be scratching this up, and it's going to keep that dial looking great. Now, one of the things that I really like about this dial is the fact that it is not overwhelming with what they've done. Now, it does have a carbon fiber dial, so that sort of pops out, but they didn't overly complicate the dial itself. At the 12 and at the 6 are basic numeral indices, and then you have applied indices at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10 with a date window at the 3 o'clock. It is just a basic white date wheel, which is fine because it gives it a nice offset for that carbon fiber dial. Cadisen just below the 12, and let's go ahead and see how well the movement works. Screw down crown, which is nice. Now I really like the way they did this crown. It is pretty grippy, but I really like just the detail on the lip here. It also does push slightly past the crown guards, which is fine. The crown guards are there to help deflect things so it doesn't break the crown off. It doesn't stick out enough to where I'd be super concerned. So pull it once and it should adjust the date. It adjusts the date just fine. Pull it out again. And you can see that the 8215 does not offer hacking, which is fine. It's still a workhorse movement. Everything feels nice and smooth. Date clicks over just the way it should. Normally starts about an hour and 15 minutes before the midnight. Okay, everything works just fine. And the crown screws back down nicely. Now let's go ahead and get the calipers out and measure this bad boy. Well, that's a shame. It looks like my calipers are glitchy. So I'm gonna have to go on what the website says. So the website says that the diameter of this is 39 millimeters. It does say that it is 11.5 millimeters thick, and you can see that it actually is not a thick watch, so I absolutely believe that. It says that these right here are 20 millimeter lug widths, which is nice. Now it does not give a lug to lug, but I can tell you right now that this is pretty small. If this is 39, this is definitely under 50, so it's gonna sit nice on the wrist. In fact, you know what? Even though these are a little glitchy, at least I can get an idea of the lug to lug. Okay, so it says 44, just over 44. We'll call that 45. So actually it's gonna sit nice on the wrist. This is gonna be a perfect watch for people with small to medium wrists. Honestly, if you have a larger style wrist or a larger size wrist, I probably wouldn't get anything under probably 40 or 42 millimeter, only because it sort of just fits small on the wrist. Now, if that's what you like, please, by all means, get the things that you enjoy. Now, the case on this, like I said, is a PVD coated stainless steel. It does have a high polish finish. So guys, it is gonna be a fingerprint magnet. Not really a big deal, but I am wearing gloves, so that doesn't happen. Really like the crown guards. I talked about those earlier, and I really like the way that this crown sits just at the 3 o'clock. Honestly, I think this is a pretty awesome watch. Now, day to day, this is gonna be a nice tactical watch. I say tactical because sapphire, 200 meters of water resistance, carbon fiber dial. Honestly, this is gonna sit perfectly in that tactical sort of watch. So if you have a job or a career where you're in uniform, like police, fire, maybe military, and even if you just want to have a cool day out at the range, or you just want to wear a watch that's PVD coated black, honestly, this is going to be a great everyday watch. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the links real quick, then we're going to go ahead and toss it on the wrist. And here is the watch on my 7¼ inch wrist. Now I am wearing this slightly loose right now simply because my wrist is currently cold, and I know that the moment I warm up, because this is Alaska and right now it's 25 degrees outside, so I know the moment I really warm up, it's going to sort of fit perfectly on my wrist. It's just one of the things about this style clasp is you're just gonna have to understand that it may fit perfectly, it may fit slightly loose, or it may fit slightly tight. Just one of those things. Now there's so many different strap options out there, especially with this lug width. You could get something like a NATO strap and this thing would look awesome. You can get something like a pajama strap and that thing would look awesome, to include the leather strap that they also provided. Now this thing, I would say, is well worth its weight in gold. I think right now on sale it's $90. $90 for this black stealthy automatic watch with a sapphire crystal, a Miyota 8215 workhorse inside. Honestly, it's really difficult to find something that looks this good that has 200 meters of water resistance at this price point. Honestly, check again the link down in the description, not affiliated. It just goes strictly to the website that offers discounts to, I think, the 11th of this month. So check it out sooner than later. Pick one of these up. Honestly, you're not going to be disappointed, especially with that carbon fiber dial. Okay, guys, what do you think about this Cadisen watch? Do you think it's worth the under $90 price point that they're offering? Remember, down in the description below is the direct link to the AliExpress website for this Cadisen on discount. Again, third time now in the video. I am not an affiliate of AliExpress or Cadisen. This watch was sent to me for review, so that is also a disclaimer. Honestly, I think you'd be hard pressed to find another watch of similar quality or value for the price point that they're offering. So make sure that you guys go check it out in the link below. The sale that they're having is only for the next like 4 or 5 days. I'm sort of late getting this video out because I was gone. But even after that, you're still looking at a pretty decent price of like $100 if you don't hit the sale. So that being said, if you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below the content you guys would like to see on this channel. I have a lot of videos coming out, so make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell because I got a video basically being released every 2 to 3 days for the next month. I got my Aventi A11 Pure Sapphire Crystal case. It should be coming in within the next week or two. That's what I'm being told. So there are a lot of watch content coming up and a lot of non-watch content coming up as well. More watch, less non-watch. However, I am building an epoxy river coffee table right now. That should be released in the next week or two if you guys are interested in the builds. Anyway, that being said, thank you guys. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy to be here, and I will see you in the next one.